Hey, what's good, people? Welcome to Podcast and Slay. I'm your host with the most, Katejo Matoso, the one and only Fana Town, Fana Fredohood, and on the vibes. And welcome back to episode 4 of Podcast and Slay. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified next time my job. This is our last episode for 2023 on Podcast and Slay and the content in whole of Katlejo Matoso YouTube channel. So on today's video, we have uh people from Fredderford, people that are hosting a show, or should I say an event, on the 1st of January 2024. And on my left, I have,
Yo, Shapujan, are you good, my brother?
yeah, I'm good.
Good, thanks. My name is Ruben, better known as Ramudia, born and bred Mumukwalo. This is the team here, Maloya Raw. Like you indicated, we're hosting an event on the 1st of Jan.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to it. Yeah, born and bred here, Kilotswala Frida Food. Yeah, thanks.
No, ka lebitso ke Mutu Ramatlotlo. I'm part of Maloya Raw team.
Okay.
Focusing on marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate your time for coming and have a chat with your host, Katako Matsuso. Unfortunately, my co-host today couldn't be available because he's not around. So, Mr. Maloya and Mr. Mutu. Mutu. Oh, Mutu. Okay. Yeah, okay. Mr. Maloya and Mr. Mutu. Are you like I've told you before we started the podcast, Kore, almost Fredderford, or let's say Fredderford. So take us through your journey from maybe, let's say from primary. What gave you the motivation, or in 20 years come, 20 years to come, or maybe 10 years to come, you want to host your events? All right, yeah. What gave you the motive or the motivation, or what's like in 10 years to come, I want to be an organizer? Yeah.
Look, I mean, as I indicated to Rikizo Mukwalo, Frida Food, so I was born and bred here. Nikena Krashia Usmaisi, and there's a reason why I'm mentioning that.
Okay.
Usmaisi, the only crash, the first crash, Mumukwalum. And then primary school, Mukwalo public school. That's the only school in the and a different deer.
Okay.
So I don't think I'm there. But people will know what's on Mukwalo. So, how to get a primary, I think, and this is what I said to somebody the other day, you start developing this thing, about a leader and a business person, because then I was selling, I used to regenje morara, the murbeye, the feye, pitches and all that.
Okay.
So I was always business minded.
Okay.
And I remember, when I went to tertiary, I used to be in the Val. And then I would go to events and check out how these guys set up, how these guys do things, And then I think as I was studying, I was also a restaurant manager.
Okay.
And then at the restaurant, you organize parties, you organize events, you organize all these kind of things, And then I learned to do, I learned to make cocktails, hosting was my thing then. So as you see these kind of things happening around your town, not necessarily in your town, but in other places,
Yeah.
you want to bring them home. So and what other better way to do it than to do it yourself?
Okay.
So and then myself and Mutu, we said, okay, fine, let's try, man. I have a try, let's say 1 or 2 events, but one thing about our events, we don't compromise on quality.
Okay.
Because we want our events to be of value, and people to experience. It must be an experience, an experimental experience. So 2 years down the line, people must be saying, "Hey, Mona, I can tell you event Maloya Raw. That was an event."
Yeah.
I can tell you of one event that we did. It was an Easter all white. Even today, people are still talking about it. Just to mention a few. And also, our events, I see, is not just also about events, because we have also areas that we tap into, especially in the community where we want to give back.
Okay.
It's very important, my brother, to remember where you come from. We are driven. Now at Iboga this Jew. This Maloya Road team is driven by or encouraged by who elevate the poverty in this town.
Okay.
You're still going to see a lot of us really busy retire who lwantsha poverty in this town.
Okay.
Kasi ya rona e na le premier poverty.
Okay.
There's no employment. There's a huge unemployment rate. There's abuse of drugs and especially alcohol. So we want to actually, you know, tap into that space and speak to the youth and show them the way forward.
Okay.
So we are all about development. We want this country to be developed.
Okay.
You know, in as much as we do events, but the social side also must also complement what's happening on the ground. Be it if event is somebody who a or a meal for that week, so be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good money.
All right. As I've mentioned, lebitso la ka ke Motho wa Matlotlo. Ke holetse strateng sa Swapa.
Akwa.
Was born starter sa Swapa.
Yeah.
The shop was Matlakala.
Yeah.
Yeah. And reason why ke bua ka batho ba babedi, it's because I don't know ya frale photo no thola bo direction ka ha Swapa ba mo shopong ya Matlakala. So it's something to other people ba sa itsebeng hore le bona ba bapetse role itseng, even though it was indirect.
Okay.
So yeah, ke hlahetse mo ke kene sekolo Mokwallo. Ke ne primary Mokwallo, like Ramdi a buile re kene same crash ba re nona le kopile.
Okay.
So nna ke tlile ka morao. And just to cut the story short, ba bona ka sa bona jwa.
Yeah.
So ka sia rona hore motho tswelle. It's through education.
Okay.
And we came to high school, then we went to varsity. After varsity, then Ratola Msebetsi. And then we just, along the way, it go fatty too much, man.
Okay.
Because remember, Rabona with Alambo Valley. So Kimanga to Valley at Lafrade photo.
Yeah.
At was a more uplift after the photo. Yeah. So that is the reason it's team Yagone be strong.
Okay.
Up until this far. So there's a lot that we are going to do, but Nekere Kifane feel like intro we are born and bred more free the fort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I could go from stories the brilliant. Ke utlwa le bua ka development e tsalang from Kasi. So lona ke elebone, like maybe is there a certain change we bone from when you were in high school and now, like before the time you were in high school, after no so is there a certain change we born inside for the fort?
Yeah, Canada. I ke high school nyaka nna ne kena high school.
Okay.
What used to be dominant in the sports. We had the teams volleyball, cricket, softball, your netball, your soccer, and so on. Back then, honosna issue ya substance abuse like we are seeing today. So it means the leadership of the Kolo back then, they knew hore re tshware bana tlamehile re introduce the sporting code tsena tse ngata. Or the choir, because I used to sing as Spike. So the dintho tseo kaofela di ruta leadership, di ruta responsibility. Di ruta o account for things that you are doing, whether good or bad. So change ke bona right now, I don't see such things happening right now. Because on Wednesdays, back then we used to have sports day, whereby the challenger Lebaki. So those things are no longer happening. Akiboni di choir tsa dikolo. Yeah, so ke di changes tse ke di bona di etsala, and focus ya rona hore e khutlele ko, remember bona e produce batho ba jwang. So if re sa try ho khutlisa bana ko re ba khutle mekgweng e ba leng ho yona right now. Re etse re ba fe example, because we are the living testimony of such things.
Yeah.
So ke yona change ke bonang hore we really need to put our efforts in trying to solve problem ya Frale Fort. Not that re or something, but the little that we can do, we want to do it and push it.
Okay.
just to chip in there, and I'm gonna move more to the economic side of things.
Yeah.
How to get someone. In terms of you know, back in the day, I remember the Sundays.
Yeah.
Sundays, mentioning of choirs, because it makes me very emotional because I remember next door Nanta Demufujin, number 131 A, 131 Cello Street now. When I was at Hapama district, but from the old location. Back in those days, Hunnale church anymore. There was a church.
Okay.
At the Sundays, Hunnale but not Barodis Morena. Clap and tap, church in the choirs.
Yeah.
There was karate. So nereteba Harry Sunday, had choiring.
Yeah.
Hunagana Cabo Ranta or Fiber.
Okay.
What can woman did that? Could after Carrick, you're not about who are more.
Yeah.
Back in the day, what has changed? Let me tell you, my brother. Back in the day, Unosa Harry Sunday, not about we are Jerry. That could be Haluna, who are Jerry, and Guano Taylor. But Siras, who not alone who are Jerry. They can afford Ramon.
Okay.
Who are Jerry, how to Jerry was, and then that's always standard. Really, now how to move over to more economic side. Nerenalebo happy. Biggest tracksuit factory in Frederick. He export a big time, my brother. To work out this areas the target the mama the tracksuit more. One of tracksuit tabi pickle, one of that maroon and blue,
white.
Maroon and white, sorry. That maroon and white, and it didn't blind. That's what I. Neganale unale feme ya masente mo. Boa hair. People bla bla boa hair. So, misebetsi ne le teng kana kwe. But what I'm saying, things have changed, and the economy, obviously, there's a decline in economy. It's fine. But as the into the changer, we also need to look at the society on a safari.
Okay.
But Rona, what are we doing to keep the streets? I mean, to keep the kids out of the streets? Is there enough activities? Nah, says more bana ba commuter crime, bana ba drugs, bana ba substance abusing, bana ba in. What do we do?
Okay.
There's games, Mona, and I was telling organizer the games, and I'm gonna mention on this podcast. Pull them late. Yesterday we had a Section 4 meeting. The station commander Samu Fredeford captain. During that period, yeah, those games, crime there was a decline in crime, and that's what we want.
Yeah.
Imagine if we were to have a softball, tennis, Dago Jabafuda, Hunale tennis court, in operator, tennis, netball, all the sporting courts, cricket, volleyball, Fredeford in best of the best when it comes to volleyball. Ribuaka the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Hulala volleyball, it was fun.
Okay.
So imagine if you were to have that and attract these kids to come and battle participate in those sporting codes.
Okay.
In a country for the youth.
Yeah. Not want to change your whole.
And not want to change your whole.
Yeah.
And Rona my hot man, no you hot man. Hot man. You're hot man.
Yeah.
When I'm a hot man, we need to chip in and re-guide these young ones.
Yeah.
We need to stand firm and be against this substance abuse. That's why now we're gonna have a program now in the new year. Yeah, alcohol abuse. Okay. Because we're noticing already there's a serious alcohol abuse in terms of Banaba 16 years, 17 years. No, they are scary. Now, and re support system. Batswadi ba re support, re tlhoka gore dikolo di re support, re tlhoka social development to be on board. These kids need to be nurtured. They must be told, they must be guided. Yes.
So let's go back to tabeng ya gore free na rena le di-factory. Do you think if ntho e ntseng gore free tse di kwala, was it a leadership at that time? Kapa batho di said they decline their cause gore factory kwale yo.
Now for now that's politics. I don't want to get into that space. Okay. And it's not it's not unique. It's happening everywhere around the country. You can go now to Chingulemstown, you can go to Botshabelo, there's factories selling requests. Okay. So I don't know if it's leadership. That's what I'm saying. Nah, I don't want to get involved into that space because that's more politics.
Yeah.
If there's a change of leadership, investors will react differently.
Okay.
Banale preference sabona. Let get an example now. A certain political party can win tomorrow. You might see investors coming in.
Yeah.
And somebody else might win tomorrow, and then you might see people leaving because how comfortable. So that's a story for another day, or that's a topic for another for Batwaba, not for now.
Okay.
Now I'm more about uplifting the community.
Okay.
I'm more about how do I develop Kasiaka? How do I help in terms of development of Kasiaka?
Okay.
That's about it. Yeah.
So already maybe do you have a strategy already, or is there certain thing that we should expect maybe in 3 months to come, or maybe a year? It was After the 4th. It will be
Like a program.
Yeah.
Okay. Before Mutu, there's a lot of things that we do behind the scenes.
Okay.
I'll make an example. Number 725 Mandela section. There's an old lady there, and whoever that's watching this can actually give us a helping hand to she's spending 100 years for January. So we had a program here. Kind of cholera outbreak. Another program here dish out cleaning water to the crash to Batubalo Basokola, Batufeting and that. So literally we're going door to door.
Okay.
Yeah. Without any funding or whatever, because what we do it out of our own will. This guy will tap into his salary once a day.
Okay.
But I'm gonna five up. Let's see
Yeah.
and it's not something that we brag about. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot that's happening behind the scenes.
Okay.
But if there's a helping hand out there, we're more than welcome. So ideally, the island conditions are high. You feel the address, you can go and check. Conditions are not doing things. I just from Kuno. As well, we attached. If it's a mole, opetse ka dipatsi ka ntle pitsa papa pay wa soka mole o dula le wanda ha re kena mole mtlaka sofatsi we dira reka globe mmele ka reka bo di globes mmele ka alla go bantse kore go light just to have a light ka mmele alla mkhono alla. So ne re batla re mo shelter, so we decided to, because of chelete high kopana the means and kopana let's rather remove a shack a sharp.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do now. Yeah, decent shack more at least Leona Kamore una kitchen more structured.
Yeah.
It is structured. And we're doing it out of our own will. We'll get the guys but to sang we'll get but to sang, but at the end of the day, Mkhono tabale sorted. That's it. So if there's a helping hand out there, I mean, by all means, let's put things together. So there's a lot of things that are happening. Mutu will chip in. And there's a program where we dished out the central towels, the groceries, the roll. This man will tell you a story now about that because I want him to actually go deeper. We know how no.
Okay.
So when we did that program, it was very close to his heart. Because Banamala was only blessing. Now, Banamala's only blessing, you must remember ba underprivileged.
Yeah.
Habana the same experiences like wena. Molongoro gana pama taxi Paris now. Kapawatsa ma Valmall, kapawatsa ma Bloemfontein. Bari bona TV ngapa ba ka so.
Yeah.
So now we try more so that they can be integrated into the society. But this is a way of life. Oh, where's your channel? Oh, you call out in the ball. So that within. So I'm gonna leave that to him. But we also want to go back more because it's paintable hollow, in. And if you're about to keep our bands support the event as well.
Yeah.
The event are not to sustain into zero.
Okay.
So that we can go back and assist wherever we can.
Yeah, no man. I think you've said a mouthful, but the issue go
There's no alcohol in it, sorry.
the issue ya wa sister some of the schools and go re tswa mo
Okay.
upbringing ya rona like nna ke isitswe ke mme a le one.
Okay.
And ke mme a le one mara a itholla bo matogo mo le and then at some point o thola gore ke hara kgwedi
Yeah.
ga kgone go rekela bogolo
Yeah.
so imagine as a young teen, like as a teenager o tlamile sekolong, self-esteem ya hao yawa nkile wa bona ko ga o kgone go fita eng le wena like wa tseba nje ha le dutse le majita motho a nkga mofufutso ko wena wa bona nene o tla bona majita a sa ipolela bothoko so issue ke yona eo ya gore where we can we want to give our hand.
Okay.
So hore re kopane le re tsene re ntse such a program, remember ke hlalositse ya re rona back then re bapala bo volleyball go bapala bo so fortunate enough hona le uthe ntse re bapala lona volleyball back then.
Okay.
Ba bona a ba etsang a ba ya sekolong se sa Crispin ke a lo assist maybe a bapala bo volleyball le bana a ba ruta volleyball a ba re founela ga bana ke na le team ya volleyball ba fetho so ke batla di okroko le bana ba bamba. How about re tshwareng game stadium onda ai re tla theoa not a problem plus ntse re khalletse bona nthunyane e jwale etsa la Friday for o dula bona go mo kwallo da so we played ne but ha ntse re dutse re kgona ho notice manona le ntho tse seng sharp wa bona so di game ha di fela wa re bolella re bana batho ba dlalang le bona ba hlang di plus ke batho ba dula mo stay
o e tropong ya
ile tropong ya Crispin ke how monna ke na le bana ba itseng ba ke batlang re ba thuse wa bona so a re fa story kaofela re no it's fine re tla bona re etsa eng because ne re le emotionally blind o kila bona e khutsa ntho tsa ntsha gale o kila bona but here ra re tletsa our level best to see hore re ka se kgone ho assist bana
okay
good and well ra etsa appointment le the principal of the school wa Lena, he was in tears hana utlwa there's 1 2 3 that we want to do ko sekolong sa hae wa bona a re be a fatsa re mutumane why ba fetho wa bona because le batjha le ka focus on something merere even though le batjha but ke mang a tlameleng a tlo assist for the photo can't go go you cannot expect someone else just to come and assist so yaba a fruitful event ne a fruitful event we managed to get the food parcels about 100 ne food parcels still dikintse dijo di kintse ntho tso hlapang ka tsona your cosmetics and so on your sanitary towels and one. So even though we believe very successful and then we did say hore but we are still going to come back because re batla go bona mang le mang a le sharp bophelo go ba bona le rona re na le batho ba re motivate mo life le gore man okay this guy siki bana ba teng ke eng ba etsetsang frale photo wa bona ho look at the event but they are not giving back to the community so o tla o hlalosetsa ga ndi hore each and every event re etsang hona le kai mo go kgona ho sia something it's not hore re etsa event ke tšhelete ya rona purpose ya rona ke hore re bone ka se ya rona e ba developed wa bona masipala or the municipality cannot do it alone wa bona in neither mang le mang a nang le bokgoni hore a kgone ho beya dintho fatshe
Let me tell you something. And I was saying to Mutu the other day, this township is very powerful. Aware or I had one question. What's that? If you come on the N1 now, so if you go on an accident now on the N1, traffic game, it's insane. So it means we're in the middle. So now as Otetwanyiso, young head because what are we doing to leverage on that traffic flow? What are we saying? Are we saying we're just the town they pass one further?
Yeah, go to.
So that traffic must benefit residents. It must develop and grow this township.
Yeah.
So that's why we need to put heads together, and we're trying that. We're really trying that, and we're gonna knock on doors until until you know what, I no banabarona or you think I no. Yeah, and we're gonna keep knocking on doors. Yeah, I can show you now how many proposals that we do. I can show you now how many follow-up letters we're sending out. People just ignore, but it's fine. That's life.
Yeah.
People have their own preferences, but your time will come. And somebody was saying, number one in the mood. Keep trying. Be a nuisance. Like, be on their face. I even know even copy 8 people, copy even customer care, copy whatever on those emails, so they can see you're serious. And that's what we're all about. And we're gonna do that until there's something a benefit gas.
Yeah.
That's all. And we're not talking politics.
Yeah.
But we're talking making sure the youth even developed. We are assisting. Hey, we're not saying like you said, but we are assisting.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Okay.
If the skills needed somewhere, and then we know or no, that's particular skill, it them more free afford. There's one guy, one particular guy. That's why the world demand a photographer.
Yeah.
He mail about photography. I sent out the post, I think, beginning of I think around June. There's one guy, Morabedinka, photographer, well-known photographer from Kuala. It has me or an event. I have to go to Val. I have to go to Paris. Photographer.
Yeah.
What can we do? I remember camera worth around 30,000 camera. Are Batan 21. Elumore on the passion. I want to room a mentor. I don't have a problem. I can give Mutu camera. I'm mad. That's what we want. Okay. I'm mad. Once I'm up and running, and the person can run on himself. But Rezanga develop.
Yeah.
The natural talent, freedom of equipment, one matter. How matter, usale sharp.
Yeah.
The next thing to rebound, always usana newspaper high, maybe studios high. That's what we want. The next thing that we know, pass that knowledge to somebody else there.
Yeah.
Come never change. I want. How about them to knowledge? Pass that knowledge to somebody else. Yamat. How the next thing we know, can lay a certain newspaper, a producer monana, a dominator free state, Caparanale, a news channel, a Fred photo, a dominator the province or a dominator the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about your group, the Maloya group. How did it come about?
Funny story. The name Maloya comes from Zbu Maloya. Back in the day, I just can't
yeah.
If you know Zbu Maloya, or if you don't know, you can Google him. He's a singer. So there's a guy called Cheeks, Mr. Cheeks. And I thought, Maloya, Shapadi move.
Okay.
And then we developed that. But as we grow older, we started getting research around Maloya. There's an island, Maloya Reunion Island in Madagascar. It represents people were in the slavery island.
Yeah.
And eventually people were battle. So it has a rich history. And that's just another story for another day.
Yeah.
But having said that, when we started this thing, we said, okay, fine. How do we bring people together? Music is a key universal language.
Yeah.
And I remember there was the other day another Hotman Lelingare. Kasi inale Patrovanga country.
Okay.
But how do we now rebatise Rankas? But Habalakas Bahono at one place, they can share ideas, they can share memories.
Yeah.
And if you look at our events, there's an event as well. It must be a networking session.
Okay.
re batla events tsa rona e be a plek e leng gore batho ba tlo kopana mo e leng gore they can share ideas, be it business development ya kasi or somebody a re no man mfane nana I'm a photographer ko UJ and I can see ba batla di-photographer mona ke rata passion ya hao, let me see how I can assist you. Mfana nana ke o dutse kasi and ke a tseba motho o qualified milled kapa ke draftsman kapa ke qualified fitter or whatever, ke spana ko Sasolo ke na le influence, how can I assist ntwana ya kasi so just in a nutshell, Maloya is about bringing people together through music and fashion. So we want people to come together and have a good time and also exchange ideas and share knowledge. Very important, share knowledge so that we can develop our township.
So is Maloya a group or a business?
It's not a group, it's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah. So it's a business. So we're looking at in the process of the foundation phase. Because when you start knocking on these doors, this thing, you need a non-profit organizations because of the work that we do. So we're in that phase now. I think, everything will be up and running January or towards the end of January, or beginning of Feb. So it's a business. It's a business. It's a business. It's a musical business or entertainment business. We're in this to make sure that people come together and share experiences, encourage each other, and help the youth. That's why I adding the lake, that foundation or that NPO, that giving back part. It goes on my hand in hand.
Okay. Could you mention from each event from a certain kasi, they give us something to a certain home. So key events before it creates a next station or
this is the fourth one.
Okay.
Mukas.
Okay.
There's events that already it's about Valley, it's about Bana.
Okay.
But this one is the fourth one.
Okay.
So
from the events it's like the benefit.
I think and that's where where the disconnect. We don't want to benefit.
Okay.
We want the community to benefit.
Okay. No, like let's say maybe for your first event, maybe respectively a certain number of people to show
it's
up.
A growth.
You say is there growth from your first event to your third event?
Yeah. So that's a good question. So first event, obviously, so people will come. I remember I started during the day. One guy on phone is like, "I'm feeling so sad, Alamo." And when it was around 3 o'clock, I'm feeling so sad, Alamo. Yes. So then second event, but battle. Because basketball bonus standard.
Okay.
So our events have been growing. So now in last day we even took a break. Because of sometimes if you know how not the finances or the resources to match the standard, because you can't go back standard, you can't drop the standard. So rather we decided let's rather back down. It's an event because we have a better experience than the last time. And people have an appetite for the battle. No. There was a demand. The reason why we staged this event because there's a huge appetite for it. There's a demand. So clearly because there's growth, because people know there's gonna be security, tight security. People are going to be free. How about a lot of flying around? Because I compromise on the safety of our people. That's standard. And we make sure you've been taken care of. We take care of you the minute you walk in there. You are in good hands. That's guaranteed. And I think that's most but about events. People just no. You can ask my 80s, my 70s are afraid of what they will tell you. That's my market, because over connected them just place one about connected, they have a good time about put on market work late 90s, 80s, 70s. That's my market, my brother.
So who's the biggest artist to get at least like even young? From even that I paid until
biggest?
Yeah, biggest.
My brother, we have 2.1 coming. This guy is about winning song of the year, record of the year, video of the year. Banally, Bakata is a Tandaza now. Banally, biggest his song,
Okay,
Stimela.
yeah.
These guys are massive, and the reason why I'm mentioning them, Corey, these guys, but from Free State, but of
Yeah, Katiba, yeah.
and they're not getting the recognition everyone by deserve.
Okay.
So we need to embrace our own. I'm not gonna high.
Yeah.
Embrace our own. Renale Kevin Reese. This guy, let's go Makume Street. This guy, one of this guy.
Yeah.
Let's go Makume Street. One of our own. This guy used to manage Mandos. You know Mandos?
Yeah.
No,
the shooting at TV, the money. Yeah.
We need to. I mean, go to Fred photo now. This guy, Fred photo, Tamile mo for the respect. Elomore he deserves.
Okay.
Tamile embrace. And I told him, you're the star of the show.
Yeah.
This is your hood. He's got a new single out, Mlomwenja. We need people, please download the song. Support this guy because this is one of our own.
Okay.
So I don't want to talk big because of, I'm just mentioning those free status because of, we need to keep it home.
Yeah.
The other guy, Taku, if we about most in Nana Parona is made of free status. Why? There's a reason for that.
Okay.
But we also wait more than our own. We need to keep the rent. It's a Maisona around us.
Yeah.
How can you get 200 rand now? He sits a Bloemfontein. Half a Friday photo or majority of Friday photo is Bloemfontein. When I'm motor for a photo at Lungang Ranta, it's a Friday photo. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
And that should be the modus operandi. I'm not operated that way. I'm not thinking, Yauri, recirculator, shelter,
yeah.
If there's an event mode, ne kitamle kubata machival. Ki wole ne dema fuma ujo kerojo. Phone is no majeram. I like this tent. I like this one. I like this one. Come pitch it there. One demonstrated. It was yes. Mabani and kore ntongo ape from Batwarona. Skara ageta ko wena bo na utimwana lona.
Okay.
But business is business.
Yeah.
You treat it that way. In first service that I deserve because Linda must pay you the way.
Yeah.
Diamond Utlile Mabani, Renera Stadium moderates a walkabout. Utlile, I'm pointing this is how we want to pitch this thing. And that's what we want.
Okay.
Tamland treat it as a business because tomorrow we can some more business.
Yeah.
And Kibata Joao, Kibata, Hagbata toilet, Kibwale, the Maisel goes there. Keremona, one toilet. I don't feel to know, no problem. I'll sort you out. That's what we want. Tamle ibemu.
Yeah.
Ibemu. Because we attract interest from other transfer copies. Ne deliver the ticket if you just grow, people will come. They must leave money more. This thing must benefit everyone. Mutore kisa matoko money more must benefit. Mutore kisa they must benefit.
Yeah.
And a shelter tamle high so more young one must call patala school fees mkwalo. Ke patala cash, e patala transport abazala. Yeah. It must circulate within us. It must circulate within us. That's the whole purpose, or that's the whole idea.
Yeah. So more posting, Rebona, cause Kale trend on Facebook, Rebona minimum and minimum. So I rebona minimum, rebona local artists or local DJs.
Yeah. Obana, how market an event. Okay. Unfortunately, you can't make it. Okase bombarded information in that. Yeah. Then it becomes an essay. So what we're trying to push now also, more. You'll see if you Ota from Hussein, you're gonna see people on stage.
Okay.
Ota when anybody but Miss Splendor, you're gonna have Miss Splendor, come off the photographer war. Miss Splendor, current Miss Splendor will be on stage.
Yeah.
There'll be artists after the photo. When I'm telling Zamulele, but it's a signal. You're gonna see them on stage, but and it will also be good for the podcast. Just to you guys must be there, just to monitor and check. We have talent more for the photo.
Okay.
So talented more. There'll be singers. Urula Mapeta, Kalabina, but we're giving him an opportunity to a platform to showcase talent.
Okay.
And this event is all about that because it's a full day experience. But how we experience this is what Mkwalo is all about.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I can't do the killer them Mutua Bloemfontein up and coming Bloemfontein come and talent. No, Rebata Mkwalo.
Okay.
Ba batla mokwallo. Batho ba mokwallo, bana ba mokwallo ba tle ba tlo sheke. I mean, ntse re bua now, just to name a few today. This morning ne ke na le about 2 or 3 guys. Ba batlang o ke show me your craft. O mong romella pina ke okay. That's good. Are you sure?
Yeah.
But ba fa that platform. So that ho sana ngwana tla TV. Ska ke mang. But kamle mokwallo mo tsebe. A qale a supportwa ke ba high.
Yeah.
Because if asa endoswa ke ba high, it's easier for kantle ga endoswa.
So our MC Giza Walefat's asked for the phone.
This is our Lefatse and Mavoso the MC. I'm saying Mavoso the MC. Mavoso the MC. Yeah, Udluana the Monsuara.
Yeah.
Mavoso the MC Utlabali hot. He's really looking forward to it.
Okay.
So that's why it's just unfortunate. Sometimes I read these things. Some of the things are also reached an agreement.
Yeah.
So but what about body down payment before?
Okay.
So and you also press for time because you want this thing to be out, so that you can start with your marketing. So telling the agreement that reach a camera say print marketing is with.
Yeah.
And we do have a way of communicating them after.
So even that it will cut 10 until 2. What time?
Okay, I got 2.
So.
Hey.
Or I to like it says everybody 6 to 10 until.
People must go to work the second. I mean, some of the people must go to work on the second.
Okay.
Remember this thing. That's why restructuring in a sense how it's a more family outing because their community there'll be face painters more, there'll be jumping castles. Yeah. So you bring your camchair. You set up more, you come in, you set up a nice spot closer to the stage. You can even carry your brass stand. For the first time in your life, you walk to the venue.
Yeah.
You walk. How the mole was set up? How the shop? You walk home.
Yeah.
Because kasi but it takes Bible purchase room. Patala accommodation, patala transport, patala ticket ya mole is at 250 or 350.
Yeah.
And that's why the tickets are relatively fair because the best experience. Unfortunately, these things don't come cheap. But the best experience and a good time.
Yeah.
And what's this thing is safe. How we are high. If you know 6 o'clock, you come back, you make sure budget, you come back about whatever bride.
Yeah.
Or dropper or hoota, and then you have fun. 2.1 the most man.
So like 2.1 but we expect the Motsiago, we expect the late like around 10, 11.
But unfortunately the deadline.
Okay.
So a peak hour. How we got peak time. Sorry, peak time is how for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, around 9 it's a little flats. But Renze nice build up. There'll be variety for all. So there's performances. Then during the day, in the afternoon, the soul and R&B. Nice.
Okay.
Guys like Bose, Kuzabel. Bose Kuzabel in the afternoon, couple 6, 7. Nice Afro pop.
Yeah.
So I build up.
Yeah.
And then higher couple 7. People must enjoy. Higher 8, 9. I just yeah. So it will be a nice build up. People must just come early. Come early. Guys, come early. Tickets are still available. I just be dropping this thing. No. Yeah. Today, Friday. So we're dropping on Saturday.
Yeah.
So please contact me. Inbox us. We do deliveries. Tickets will be available still Saturday and Sunday. Come early. It's early. I know about Pakhola Slim.
Yeah.
And the next time go to Pakhola come and have breakfast.
Okay.
We pack a spot so have breakfast.
So what about somebody Joe?
Yeah, there'll be if you look outside there'll be Batwarik and Dijon and stuff. But ideally it's a picnic. Bring your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can bring your stuff. It's a picnic setup. Yeah, we encourage batho o tla ba tlo gonna juice mamang and ba disappointed. Juice mamang a di monate eng bring your stuff. Bring your stuff. Patela itlele mole but ntho important ke gore ha re batle weapons. There's strict security measures. So o tla bona o kena gating because ha re batle compromise safety ya batho ba rona. Our events are encouraging gender-based violence. Yeah. Really advocates such gender-based violence. We did a march
Okay. So but vale ba kgonang like maybe batho ba bana ba bitsa ba kgona be mo shop ba ntho bona ka ntle like maybe gating are they allowed?
They must come to us because we need to comply.
Or they have to pay for that.
Yeah, they must come to us. Let's talk. Not necessarily pay, but I get about this thing. But this thing it benefit everyone.
Yeah.
So it's wrong or yeah. How is about what's gonna happen. Yeah. So that's why let them come to us. And then reborn over now because we want to assist.
Okay.
At the end of the day, but we impact, but benefit. I want you to sell 3 bags kappa 6. If you want to sell a veggie one amount, I want you to sell 8 that day. Yeah. This event even impact into people's lives. It change their lives. Yeah, that's what we want.
So even the in like take it silly how or batho ba tle in. So bona a massive tickets should take the already no.
Tickets are moving. But our people have a culture. I want to move culture and I want to address that. So let me tell you a story. Now we're starting we're cutting the grass, cover stadium, and that now we're seeing people back, hey, this thing is serious.
Yeah.
Now you can see there's a spike in terms of ticket sales. And the answer is simple. Tickets are available for Pick and Pay.
Okay.
Or Boxer stores. Or even online, you can go into web tickets or tickets. Our event is there. But we're gonna buy my until last minute. And you know the danger too. And the reason why we're gonna want to address it. A good experience.
Yeah.
Limiter because of we don't have capital lying around.
Okay.
So if we buy a ticket early, we can even add a particular artist for your experience because
yeah.
So how I got ticket early, you're helping us because you're actually helping yourself because then you're gonna get a better experience. Because there's things that we want to add.
Okay.
I remember there's one event that we wanted to do. To the gifts. But because people don't buy tickets early, we can't. Because o thole gift engraved ka event or how you do now we made them all like a copy but I do more or this gift I got it from Maloya.
Yeah.
I can show you when. And that's what we want. But if you can't buy tickets on time,
you're
covered.
Okay.
You're covered in that sense.
So like Lona maybe Carol, even though the thing be less richy that certain audience, they hope for like what number of people should they attend? What number of people should attend your event?
Not if I want 1,500 people. I want to fill up the stadium. You listen, it can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen. It can happen. I want 1,500 people in there.
It's a fill up almost.
It can happen, my brother.
Yeah. So after this event, respect the event.
Yeah, there's something nice coming at Easter. We're in the planning phase. Just after this event, maybe we'll make a few announcements. Yeah. There's something nice. I can't say now. I can't.
But nice.
Yeah, but very nice. There's something nice, very nice. Luna's gonna blow you away.
Okay.
But Majita. But very nice.
Yeah.
Issue standard.
Yeah.
We must maintain the standard. So production wise, it has to tick all the boxes. Yeah. How can I photo?
Okay, so question at last. Anything you want to go to batho ba tlo attenda and balance ba le supporta already if ke fitla mo ke ne botse from even tse di entseng tsane tse iterine utse disappointment ke le ba le ke la fitla ho a certain point mo le re ke hai ke re tlo le eventeng whatever ne batla o etsa la bona ga dintho di kopana ne feel gore ka re tlwelle cause a sa kopana ntho re batla ke la fitla to a certain point
tseba I think Ramdi o hlaloseditse hanyane hala re last year le batla nya re
okay
but the disappointment e kileng ya ba teng eventeng ine le issue ya pula fela
weather
weather la re disappoint the last minute se re bona hore man batho ba no tswa ka matlong ha o le tshi
le kgarura
and ine le all white imagine ya all white mari weather ha idulane le mo pa wa bona but still batho ba fere for ke batli
edolimo
ne re tshwaretse mo
biketlong
but not last year remember last year le ra phomola ke re
okay
re yentse ka was it March Easter inele all white Easter all white Maloya all white Easter
okay
but hey we've learned because I remember re la tla organize le teng so that we keep about ba rona ba be safe ba enjoy wa bona so ila batla re disturb but ya gonna tsweletse go pele so that was the only disappointment on our side but still but our photo came and supported us
nna le tickets se tsona ka pena le like
ne le di ticket o batla di ticket
okay so why mo le setsa bo ma combo ka ba le bitse straight fela re kids 60 and adults 120 VIP 220
you must remember your ticket pricing there this strategic in a sense of what you want to achieve
okay
so the way you structuring the tickets are you will know what to achieve in so that's how we build price because of ha re batle hore una le batho ba leng hore di tlo ba favor una batho ba leng hore di tlo ba favor and then it becomes chaotic and then you're not gonna even have check ya hore how many kids were there because that's what we want because if there's anything after the event we track our data hore how was the attendance what can we improve next year if now we're starting to see hore there's a huge appetite ya bana utlile bana ba bangata then it means we need to do a kids event, proper kids event. I promise you, that's what we're looking at. It's just that it's an issue. Dream. Let me share that dream. Dream something like a water world setup. There's big slides. People can come from Joburg. Vacation next to the dome, there's a where they can all dome a tourist site. After more, dome can be one of the activities, but Banana to enjoy more. If companies want to do team building sessions, they can come from Joburg to Freedom Photo, but it's a team building. That's our vision. That's what we want. But to just answer your question, go to check our data. How many Banana attending? How many kids tickets did we sell? Did we sell 60? Did we sell 100? So now, out of that 100, if there's that appetite, what can you do for that 100 banana next year? Or
So like more tabenya the kids, when are the age restrictions?
Up to 12 years.
After 12. So from 13 is the adult?
No, not necessarily adult, but the kids juvenile too.
Yo.
Good man.
19.
So my man, mucho eleng una le 14 years. Let me say 13 years high school.
18.
Exactly.
Okay.
So mucho 13 years into high school.
Okay, 20 years.
So conversation is still different. The mucho high school. Cerebral language is different. Language the thinking
so what about like maybe a certain thing streets for bana.
So there will be activities for bana. So that when the parents ba dutse more, and then at least
Bana
bana
ba
ba enjoy.
Okay. Di-face mark tse like face marks ntse bua ka tsona tse di-painting marks di tlo patalwa kapa
Ke R5.
o like ntse di tlamehile like a tle ka
Yeah, ka R5 ka fela ngwana ba na le face paint.
Ke ona fela like activity tse etsalang.
No, that's the only cost. Then the rest is a
free. Okay. So anything you le batlang go jetsa batho ka event ka like maybe any advice, maybe someone a shibileng go group ya Maloya or maybe lena in few years to come about the event, any advice ba tlo mo jetsa yona from Nalili to no really too really too
Okay.
I think what we need from community kapa surrounding towns. Whenever Maloya go it's an event, they must come because event are prepare 3 months before.
Okay.
We prepare close to a year just so that we be sure can talk about it. And making what's a Facebook page in there, so we want to deliver a beautiful event.
Okay.
An event mo tsebang hore ka selemo se feng Maloya go ikile event tjena e dule le ka kelellong ya hao. So that's what we want from the community and the surrounding towns. Or come and support Maloya, and I'll support Maloya. You are going to get the best experience.
Okay.
Let abona fela le ka stage se re tlo se etsa. It's one of the highest quality. E tlang fela le photo.
Yeah.
La o dutse thola section e kwa e gombaza o tlo iutlwa. Because aim ya rona ke go tlisa best things mo fela photo.
Okay.
Yeah. So Maloya tla iqetela.
So for now, like most to us, there's no particular but it's fine. We're doing this thing for community. We are very passionate about Kasira, make no mistake. The only thing that you can is just support from bonus.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can knock on doors, but we'll reject. But how there's there was a confusion Facebook when I was laughing. Or an event somewhere. I'm not gonna mention it. But an event somewhere. That's what we want.
Yeah.
So recopa support. And just in terms of how do we encourage the youth? Bona, if you youth right now, be creative and never doubt yourself. Because the biggest problem guy youth are by nyatsa.
Yeah.
Only the ideas, but execution. About how the first step. Take the step. It doesn't matter what, my brother. People can laugh at you. How to put like it's fine.
Yeah.
But that will give you confidence or knock on more doors. And I can tell you now, in the long run, yes, Munna, as a believer, it's all from Freerford. There's a lot of ideas more. There's a lot of young kids that are sitting with ideas. Guys come out. And even the ourselves, we can guide, we can motivate. That doesn't mean we're going to steal their ideas. We're not going to steal any ideas. We're just going to show them the way. And maybe normal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids between myself and you. We assist them. There's a lot of people and my brother, I got once Facebook or inbox people silently. Moto and in closing from now, and I'm gonna mention the names. There's a guy called Bongane Langwin. You will see more busy construction.
Okay.
Is one person when you go to him and then matter something, you assist us. And especially for this particular event, just Tabero trading. You will see banners Tabero on that thing on the stage because of support high. You say, no, let me support you guys. And he's not expecting anything from us.
Yeah.
Ubata support. is one person who passionate about development ya rona wa bona ya rona le tsosa ka se rona. That's good wa bona. There's also a very good friend of mine, Tumelo Mokoto, mutu wa tlola ke bua on my way here. When the chips are down, that guy comes, pulls through for me. Abdallah in fact, I'm not supposed to in fact. Artist ya sokodisa nka zaka ke mfetho lo spa. Baba, sama uta bon tampona utia kama. Yeah. You know that guy company ke Risago projects. That guy the respana ka ofela bank me and him used to be area managers go this other bank. And eventually Ratsama start a business but separate ways. But in Dimar Kopa.
Yeah.
It's one person I know when things are not moving, I can always call and say, hey Muna, it's struggle like a 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people must come. Copa little.
Yeah, the best experience.
Yeah. Come witness at your own backyard. Little witness at this thing.
Yeah.
And there's more coming. In the new year, about a nice gospel show.
Okay.
Like proper gospel show.
Only gospel.
Yeah, only gospel. Proper gospel show. Day event, proper gospel show. Churches will come through. Bakopana together. Yeah, and sing from one hymn book and sing one hymn. That's another plan about 2 years and the new year. Those are the kind of things. So without support alone, these things will not be able to unfold. Without support alone,
okay. And the Lutri Leto, Kadiwane, Mokwalo Stadium, another 2.0, and our very own MC, Mavu, so the MC. Yeah, go up, see, go, Damzi, baby, now. My bazi muma. Oh, look at Kevin Riskam Zebe.
Yeah, Erico Felana.
Okay.
A Kalele Muna, I can't learn Saxabu. Teardrop Kalelu Tabatem, we will to perform auto Fanaga performance. Ki Kunyana Scusa Bell from Lesedi FM, Ki Walter, TikToker, Mr. Headboard. Amuziba di cat, come on, cat. Kitakum Shengu, I wanted to touch on Taku. He's a very good brother of mine. Also Kronstadt. Okay. But Uriside Aval currently is an attorney or a regular attorney. Udara nice soul in R&B. Kevin Dries, our very own.
Yeah.
Rapsiko, Rapsikong. Rapsikena stage manager Sarona. So in terms of, and this is one thing along with my brother. We need to give these youngsters, Kappa youth, an opportunity to showcase their talents and excel in their own field. Rap's stage manager, there's purely one reason for that. I want Raps to actually explore in the music business, to know the ins and outs of music business. So he'll be managing everything, stage, artists, slots, everything. So that I want him to be exposed in that field. So that I can prepare for the future. So that when he does his events, so when he does stuff, I'll be out of his comfort zone. So Rapsigo will be your stage manager. Then Gorat, Mr. Spanish Flag, Bravo, another good brother of mine.
Okay.
We come from far. The reason why I brought Gorat is very reliable. Okay. And one of the most underestimated talents that we have in the country. If you look at the likes of Vinita Vince or even DJ Fresh, when DJ Fresh goes to Velcom, he will tell them the promoter about Gorat. He will tell them about Gorat. This is the only guy that I know when I'm listening to, I'm going to enjoy myself. He's very good on vinyls. Ki legend. I call him the legend. He's a legend. You can ask Batukara about Gorat, he'll tell you a story and a half. Dominantly so around this area, Frederford, Kronstadt, Paris, Sassolbeck, ke carpooler le ena.
Okay.
And then and then ke na le Sizo wa Lefatshe, and then Mr. Mavuso.
Yeah.
Today ka sampela re ai mola ga matha shit wena.
So guys, this is the end of the video. This is the end of the podcast. If you gotten so far, make sure wa attend. If you are nearby, make sure attend. I got the one at 10 a.m. until the 2 o'clock end of the show. And talk about the best experience of your life for New Year. Without wasting any time and nothing, we shall meet again next year, same time, same podcast. Peace.